Are you struggling to get more views on your YouTube videos? Creating real estate videos is more than just uploading them to YouTube. It's about optimizing your video to reach your target audience. So in this video today, I'm gonna share 6 essential tips that you must do every time you upload a YouTube video to ensure that your video ranks higher, gets more views, and more importantly, it's generating leads to grow your real estate business. So if you wanna learn more, keep watching. Hey everybody, it's me, Jacob Sharman, your real estate marketing expert. I have over 17 years of marketing experience specializing in web design and SEO, and I take that experience to help you grow your real estate business. So if you want to see more content like this, go ahead and subscribe to my channel, give this video a like, hit that notification bell so you're notified every time I release new content. And if you want to get my resources, training, courses, and coaching for free at no extra cost or split to you, take a look at partnering with me at eXp Realty inside the Agent Wolfpack, and there's a link down below where you can book a one-on-one call with me to learn more. So let's dive into today's topic. All right, so today we're talking about how to properly optimize your YouTube videos. Yes, consistency is key, and just uploading videos will eventually get you views, grow your subscribership, and obviously get you some leads. But it's like any vehicle. If you do it the right way, you can get there faster if you choose the right vehicle. And so what I want to do is show you what's important when you upload a video. What do you do next? What are some key things that you need to do as you're uploading it and after you upload it to ensure that you are getting more views? And what I wanted you to understand too, depending on the town you are in, the niche you're in, views are very subjective. Don't be like most real estate agents who are watching all these big influencers, these big real estate agents who have tens of thousands of followers or subscribers, even on social media, because a lot of times those are bought. And two, it doesn't mean that that is their target audience. So don't get wrapped up in the vanity numbers. Every agent's going to be different. Every views are going to be different, but you don't want 10 or 20 views. What is important to understand is I rather have 80 to 100 views that actually hits my target audience that is interested in what I'm doing versus hitting a couple thousand views to people who really would never interact with my content. So that's something to focus on, is that you want to make sure everything you're doing is not just to get a lot of views, but it's to get as many views as you can in front of your target audience. And that's what we're going to focus on today. Some simple, easy tips and tricks that you can do as you're creating your videos, as you're coming up with the content, as you're editing it, and as you're uploading it to ensure that you are giving yourself the best chance to reach that target audience and generate more leads, which is super important. And there's a lot of steps that you're leaving out in your video in order to get people to give you their information so you can generate that lead and potentially work with them. So let's dive into each one of these 6 tips one by one. All right, the first tip, and super important tip, is to use keywords in your script. Now more than ever, YouTube's AI is listening because not only are they listening to what you're saying to do a transcript or captions, but they're using this to figure out exactly what your YouTube video is about. Think about it. You probably watched a YouTube video that has a misleading title and the content is completely different. So YouTube is now using your script to ultimately determine what your video should rank for. So using those key terms in your video script to make sure you say them. You don't want to overdo it, but they should be able to, like any human, to be able to understand exactly what your video is about based on what you are saying in your dialogue. So here's a few examples of what you can say. One, you could say, today I'm sharing the top tips to sell your home fast in Houston. So people might search on there, how do I sell my home fast? Or how to sell my home fast in a certain area. Or you can say, if you are a homeowner in Houston looking to sell, this guide is for you. So we want to make sure if you're doing, let's say, a video tour of a home, hey, check out these homes under 300,000 in Houston, Texas, whatever. Make sure that topic is in there. That's why even in this video, you see me talking about, are you struggling to get views on your YouTube video? Are you trying to optimize your YouTube video? Those kind of things are going to help this video rank better. And the big pro tip on this is to avoid keyword stuffing. This old school mentality of SEO is not working today. So you have to be very careful who you listen to and who you hire to help you with your SEO. They used to keyword stuff in the title, the description, all of those things, and say that over and over and over and over again like they used to on websites. And now you can actually be penalized by Google for keyword stuffing. It should come naturally. The AI and the bots that are crawling are smart enough to know what your content's about and what area you're servicing based on what you say. So you don't have to repeat it 1,000 times, but you do want to include it in your dialogue. All right, next super important is now that we've gotten our dialogue optimized, we need to optimize our title and description. We'll dive into title in a little bit, but your description really needs to be optimized because this is you telling YouTube exactly in written form what your video is about. And for people that want to quickly read that description without watching your long video, they can quickly get an idea of this, if this is what they're looking for, and this is going to show up as well when they search. So one thing that you need to do is make sure those keywords are in there. Be careful of keyword stuffing. Now there's a lot of different theories on this, whether you should do, 2 to 3 sentences, a couple paragraphs. I've seen people write long blogs in there. I typically do 1 to 2 paragraphs. I've seen other SEO experts just really put a full article in there. To me, I don't think it's necessary. It's just as long as when YouTube crawls that or Google crawls that, they know exactly what your video is about. Now, if you're using tools like vidIQ, this is where you're going to get your keywords from. So do some research on there. This will help you with your topic as well to show you how many monthly YouTube searches there are, what's your competition. We always want to go with low competition. So if everything's in the green, go for that and make content around that and throw in multiple keywords that support your main keyword, but you have some variations there that support that main keyword. Now, another thing to do is to use 3 to 5 relevant hashtags in your description as well. You can put those towards the end and then include any links to blog articles, saved search results, your website, anything that you want to link them back to, especially lead capture stuff, which we'll talk about later with call to actions. And that's what you want to do. So here's kind of an example that you can do for your description. Learn how to stage your home to sell fast in Houston. In this video, I'll share actionable tips for preparing your property to attract buyers, perfect for sellers in Houston. And then we use the hashtag real estate, hashtag home staging, hashtag Houston. So just think about all those different things that you want to include. Make sure that if you read the description, do you know what your video is about? And if you can pass that test, you'll be just fine. All right, now that we have our video somewhat optimized with our dialogue and our description, now we need to focus on creating a compelling title and thumbnail. And this is super important because this is what drives people to click. Now, some of you might not have problems with optimization. You might be coming up in the search results where you need to be, but you're not compelling the user to click on your video. So this could be a poorly designed thumbnail. Maybe your title doesn't drive enough curiosity for them to click on it. So this is where this is super important because this signals to YouTube that your video is relevant if you're getting a lot of clicks. This is why if you're using tools like vidIQ, it'll show you how many views per hour that your video is getting. This again signals to YouTube that, hey, this is a popular video. It's starting to trend in the right direction, so it's going to promote it to more people. So we want to ensure that we're getting clicks. How do we do that? We do a compelling title. One, you need to make sure your title is not misleading and it's not a bait and click. You do want them to get people clicking on it, but you also want to make sure your keywords are in there. So a good example of a title would be top 5 staging mistakes to avoid, or top 5 mistakes sellers make when selling their home in Houston, something like that. You want to be like, oh, am I making those mistakes? You wouldn't want to say top 5 staging tips, right? Go for the mistakes because sometimes the negativity works, trust me, and you want to spend a positivity on it, but that negativity gets them to click because they want to make sure they're not doing something wrong. So think about who you're targeting and use ChatGPT to help you with all of this stuff. You can use ChatGPT to help you and to drive you and steer you in the right direction. So you want to include keywords like maybe real estate tips, selling homes, include your local area if that's what you're targeting, Houston real estate, or Houston real estate agent, whatever you're going for, include that in the title as well. And then your thumbnail, make sure it's bright, it's attractive, it's got good design. Try to put yourself in that thumbnail. You see me, I'm in every thumbnail because I'm what I'm selling, not the tips and the real estate marketing. I'm the person, I'm the expert, that's what I'm selling. And that's what people want to connect with, is a person. So try to include yourself in there. You can get a lot of these things done on Fiverr for $5 a thumbnail. Have somebody, a professional that's great at graphic design. There's some templates in Canva that you can go get. One tip I would give you is make sure that your thumbnail is compelling. It's very brief, so you can have big text. I wouldn't do more than 5 words, 6 words sometimes. You can go check mine out, but it's grabbing their attention, but it's not repeating what the title said. So that way they can see the thumbnail text and they see the title text. So this is probably where most of you are having a breakdown in getting views, is because you're not enticing people to click enough. So think about when you search on YouTube, when you search on Google, what makes you click that specific entry out of 10 of those things that come up? What makes you click that video or that website when you're searching? And put yourself in your target audience's place, and this will help you increase your views and click-through rate. All right, the next tip is to engage with your audience. I see so many people that I've coached in our 90-day marketing program, helping them with video on their channel that's already established. And one big mistake is they never respond to any of the reviews, any of the comments. So you need to be interacting with your audience. And this shows and signals to YouTube that, you know, this video is relevant, that you're active, that people are getting the information that they want. And so make sure you're doing that, and don't just put a heart or something like that. Put a phrase, you know, hey, thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. Answer their questions, whatever you can do to engage with them. Also, as soon as you post your video, go pin a comment. And this could be a pin like, let's say, what is your biggest challenge when selling your home? Or what is your biggest challenge right now when buying a home in Houston? Pin that comment so it gets people to see that. It'll stay at the top, and this allows them to respond to your question. Also, in your videos, tell people to go leave a comment. Do you have a question about what I went over? Or what do you think of this topic? Leave your comment below, or leave your thoughts below. So make sure that you're inviting engagement, but you're also engaging yourself with those comments. So this is a super important tip, and this will help boost your video. All right, last important tip is to share, promote, and repurpose your video across all platforms. I see so many of you just dump the video on YouTube and you do nothing else. You can drive traffic and views to that video. There's so much you can do. So one of the first things I would do, and I've talked about this in other videos, so I'm not going to go into it in detail, is I would take once you upload your video and it's live, go grab the transcript. You can go into the description, click show transcript, copy it, throw it into ChatGPT and say, take my YouTube video transcript and turn this into, or format it into a blog article. Keep all my content there, highlight the keywords, and optimize this for my website. And then you can take that YouTube video transcript that they created a blog article, paste that onto your blog, and then go to your video, click share, and get the embeddable link. If you're using WordPress, you can just put the link in there. It should automatically embed it. But you can embed that video, and I just add a title to the top. If you go to my blog on jacobshowerman.com, you'll see this. They'll say, hey, would you rather watch the video? And then you can put that in there. What this does is it cross promotes. So now when Google's crawling your website, it's going to see the YouTube video as an external link, and it's going to go crawl it. Then you can take the blog article link and put it into your YouTube video description. Now you're linking back to your website. So when Google crawls that YouTube video, it's going back to that blog article. So it's a great way to promote your video. If you are not using Google Business Profile, go get my course, go watch my videos. It's on sale right now. And this is one of the easiest ways to get leads, but you can add this as an update. You should be regularly updating your Google Business Profile. So you can go create an update post, use your thumbnail as the image that you used in your YouTube video, and then have ChatGPT take your YouTube video description and format this for a Google Business Profile update to go check out my latest video. And then for the call to action, do learn more and put the actual video URL to the YouTube video. And this will promote it as well and get YouTube to crawl, or Google to crawl your YouTube video as well. Then you could throw this up into Opus Clip, have it cut up into 10 different videos. You can tell if you want 30-second videos, 60 seconds, a minute and a half, whatever you want. It will crop it, add those awesome captions that we all want, and it will determine and rank in order which video you should promote. So you should be repurposing your YouTube video into short form and then sharing this on social media. So you'll see on all my social medias, I take my hook from my video, we repurpose it into a reel for TikTok, for Instagram, for YouTube Shorts, and then we put on there, go check out the full video on YouTube. So that way we're driving people to YouTube, we're getting views, we're getting people to pay attention. So you can do this as well. So make sure that you're not just uploading, make sure you're promoting it, put it on your social media, your personal, your professional, and say, check out my latest video. That way you're increasing your engagement, because the more views that you get in the beginning hours of that being published, that will signal and show YouTube that your video is relevant, and it'll keep pushing it out, especially to your target audience. All right, so I hope you found this information helpful. You know, it's my goal in every video to make sure you can walk away with something today to grow your real estate business. And one thing I want to add to this whole thing is make sure you have good call to actions in your videos signifying what you want them to do next after watching. It should be in the video, it should be in the description. All of your links that you mentioned in your video should be there. Just like me, I'm going to tell you to, if you want to partner with me, you can do that. There's a link to book a one-on-one call with me to learn more. Whether you're a solo agent, you're a team, or a brokerage, we can help you. You can get access to all of my training, resources, courses, and coaching for free at no extra split to you. Just book that one-on-one call with me. So you would do something like that. And then on top of that, if you have any questions, go ahead and drop those down in the comments below. So you need to be doing that same thing as well. And then encourage people to subscribe with you, as I'm about to do. So exactly what I'm doing in my videos, I'm showing you. So if you want to see more content like this, go ahead and subscribe to my channel, give this video a like, hit that notification bell, and I will see you guys in the next video.